Hello everybody, it's Chibi, and today I'm here to bring you an anime review on Akatsuki no Yona. Now, as I said yesterday in the Chibi special, my reviews would be a little bit late today. For instance, Akatsuki no Yona and Taizai would be late today because I was playing Halo for majority of the day. So, anyways, let's dive deep into Akatsuki no Yona's episode. This episode has a lot of setup, and it shows us some more characterization for Suwon. That's something I actually want to dive into first. Okay, so we have a flashback about Suwon. He has a flashback when he was spending time with Yona, and he was also spending time with Hawk when he was younger. We get to see his personality and how he once had, like, this little dream when he was talking, like he wanted to kind of marry Yona. And at the time, he had it to where Hawk, when they were friends, said, like, marry Yona, become the king, and I'll be your right-hand man. And then, like, all of a sudden, you see how all the circumstances of what was said in this flashback is, like, the exact opposite of what happened in the actual present day. For instance, you had it to where Suwon, betrayed the kingdom, killed the king, had it to where Hawk tried to kill him, Yona, had to run away, and pretty much everything that was in the flashback, the opposite happened, and just the irony in that, and the overall characterization, and getting to see, like, the pain in Suwon's overall character in this episode, actually makes me kind of understand him just a little bit more. I still dislike him for what he did, but from what I can see is, it seems like he feels somewhat guilty for what happened in this episode. Like, he thinks Yona and Hawk is dead. He clearly thinks they are dead, and you could tell in his face in this episode after the flashbacks and stuff that he clearly is upset. When he grabs the hair, like Yona's hair and all that, and he puts it in his, like, robe, you can tell he's very upset, and all of a sudden his face changes. It seems like he's gotten a lot more serious, and so most likely his overall personality is going to change drastically after he found out the person he loved and the person he cared about died. As we know, the two are really not dead, but in his eyes, Suwon's eyes, they are dead, and so his overall personality is going to change. He's probably going to become a lot more crueler. He's probably going to become a cruel king. He's probably not going to care anymore, since technically he has no emotional attachment to anyone left, since, the people he loved are technically dead now. Now, besides that flashback, there's a lot of other things going on this episode. For instance, the ending conclusion of this episode, we find the priest that Yona and Hawk has been trying to find in the forest. And we come face to face with this priest in this episode, and, like, my impressions of him, like, this dude is way too happy-go-lucky. Like, usually when characters are happy-go-lucky like that, the way the priest was acting, and he's supposed to be someone very important, I'm willing to bet he's very strong or something, very intelligent. He just puts on a front to make himself look very stupid. Or maybe that's his personality, but he's very strong and, like, very intelligent. We'll have to see exactly how his character fleshes out, but from the introduction of this episode, a little bit of a funny character so far. Now, we get to see a little bit of Yona with her hair. Like, when she has this glowing red hair at the beginning of the episode, she gets all fucking serious and she actually tries to defend herself against the Fire Tribe. That right there makes me have respect for her character a lot. I have a lot of respect for Yona's character now after her trying to defend herself. This right here is showing us the development of Yona. As I said a couple episodes back, I was waiting for the overall development of Yona, and it looks like we're finally getting into that. I mean, she clearly was trying to defend herself. She cut her own beautiful hair, and she tried to stab that prince of the Fire Tribe, and she was literally going ham on him, trying to kill him, and she saved Hawk. So clearly the overall development, the way she actually showed some form of, like, resistance, she tried to fight back, I really respect characters that do that, especially female characters that start off as an innocent princess like Yona was. So the episode was a really damn good episode. The development, getting to see the fights, the animation of the fights, like Hawk versus the overall Fire Tribe, that was freaking awesome. I'm just gonna say right now, oh, dude, that was freaking great. When I saw Hawk poison and he's fighting these freaking Fire Tribe people, dude, he's a badass, man. Seriously, you're an absolute badass. If you're poisoned, you got a slash on you, and you're weakened, and you're still fighting and holding off these people by yourself, that is a certified badass. So yeah, Hawk is amazing in this episode. Animation for the most part looked very good. Not the best, but it looked good for the most part. And the music, oh, love the music. As always, I love Akatsuki no Yona's music. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. How'd you feel about this week's episode of Akatsuki no Yona? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.